Hello everybody and welcome back to Ryan Castle's NFL Insight. In today's episode, I will be counting down my top 5 fantasy football defenses. Number 5, the Houston Texans. I believe the Houston Texans still have many holes to fill in their secondary, but I believe their linebacking core and defensive line, of course, anchored by J.J. Watt, will be very productive this year. I believe they will rack up a lot of sacks, but don't expect their interception totals to be a lot this year. Number 4, Seattle Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks have arguably been the most dominant defense in the league the last few years. But I believe they will slip a little bit this year because of the missing strength in their linebacker core. I still believe their secondary will be dominant as well as their defensive line, but I expect their sack totals to slip just a little bit. Number 3, Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers are anchored by a brilliant linebacking core led by Luke Kuechly. I believe their defensive line may have a couple holes, but they will still be productive this year. And even with the absence of some of their big secondary members, Josh Norman and Charles Tillman, I still believe they'll have a pretty good year this year. Number 2, Arizona Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals filled their biggest need this offseason with pass rusher Chandler Jones. I believe Chandler Jones gives them the last really key piece they need this year. And with the return of Tyrann Mathieu, I believe their secondary is set, but I do believe their linebacker core could need some help. And finally, number 1, the Denver Broncos. Even though the Denver Broncos are missing some key pieces from last year's Super Bowl team, I do believe they will follow up with a strong season this year because of their brilliant defensive line and their amazing secondary. I believe their interception and sack totals will stay the same, but I believe the linebacker productivity will be down. And my honorable mention for today is the Kansas City defense. I believe they are a very experienced defense that has a couple of holes in the secondary, but I do expect them to have a pretty productive year. Alright, that is the end of my video. If you liked it, click that like button down below. Also, if you have ideas for the channel or fantasy questions, please comment them down below. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!